This is my nacho platter for two. Yeah, there's one more plate just like this. You get a plate like this and I get one. Let's make it. Nacho platter for two. This is my second favorite Mexican meal. Molcajete being number one. Just frying up some tortilla chips. Make them nice and crunchy. Little sprinkle of salt in the top. Get that up to speed. So for the tortilla chips, I'm using Mission Carb Balance, and these are only 5 net carbs per tortilla. I've got 2 tortillas here, and that's affordable in my keto diet. I'm well into 2 years now, and in moderation, that's fine. The recipe for this nacho platter for two is below in the comments. I've got a pound of fresh ground chuck 80-20 mix. Easy cleanup. We're just going to brown this up. There, that looks good. To drain off some of the liquid, I use a little piece of paper towel and I just kind of tuck it in there. Just soak some of it up. Just like that. And I'm going to put in 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. I'll put that in the center to cook it. Just saute that up with the meat. Well, it smells good. And I've got a couple of tablespoons of my taco seasoning. The recipe again for this is below in the comments section. A couple of tablespoons. And you can add a splash of water if you need to. I'm going to add in a 10-ounce can of Rotel tomatoes. These are diced tomatoes with green chilies, and there's only 3 carbs in half a cup. This is very keto friendly. And we're just going to bring this up, get some heat into it. Okay, that's nicely cooked, and the tomatoes are nice and warm. Smells really good. I'm just going to take that off the heat and put that there. I'm going to make the sodium citrate cheese sauce. So instead of using a Velveeta, we're going to take some water, some sodium citrate, and some cheese, some fresh cheddar cheese, and we're going to make it all really smooth and very melted and just the same consistency as Velveeta cheese. So I've got a pan on here. I'm going to add in about a half cup of water. Teaspoon of sodium citrate. The recipe for this is below. We'll just bring that up to a boil. I've got the oven set at 350 degrees, and we're going to be cooking indirect. So I've got heat on this side, nothing in the center. That's where we'll put the plates. I'm going to save a little bit of the cheese for the end, but I'm going to put 3 ounces in. I'm going to stir that around and evaporate it. While that's cooking, I'm going to take a couple of plates and place the tortilla chips around the edge. That's our melty cheese. Kind of sliding off the plate, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the goo in the center to hold it in place. That's better. These tortillas are really crispy. I haven't been able to make a almond flour or coconut flour or protein powder tortilla that stays crispy. They always go soft, so that's why I really like these Mission Carb Balance Tortillas. There we go, that looks good. And then we'll take the rest of this mixture, the meat mixture, just spoon it right into the center like that. Then we're going to put all kinds of goodness on the outside of this too. Cheese sauce is nice and creamy now. So we're just going to drizzle this over the meat and over the tortilla chips. I'm going to put this in 350 degrees for about 10 minutes just to warm it up. These nacho platters are heated nicely. Let's dress them up. They look good. That nice melty cheese. I'll put a list of toppings that you could possibly put on your nacho platter, but you have to watch. Some of it's kind of carby. Onions, tomatoes. So I didn't go with the salsa, but I went with a low carb salsa verde. This is very good with chipotle in it. The recipe for this is below. I also filmed this too. It's delicious. Got guacamole. Put a little bit of tomato into that. So we're going to throw some of that right on the top. Just like this. Dress it any way that you like. Just like that, right on the top. I put some lettuce. Just chopped lettuce. Dollop of sour cream, of course. A nice Mexican sauce, like a Cholula, would be very good with this too. And I'm going to put some habaneros on mine. And just like a little bit of shredded cheese. And a little salsa verde. Well, it doesn't get better than that. Nacho platter for two. Thanks for watching.